Hello there. So they've managed to force the doors of Westminster open so they can hold the government to account. But where are those anti-Brexit MPs right now? Now, to lead into this, here's an interesting comment from the former president of the National Union of Mineworkers, one Arthur Scargill. In a letter to the press he wrote, "I find it interesting that the leaders of the Labour Party, the Liberal Democrats and the Scottish National Party are all calling for the resignation of the Prime Minister and the Attorney General on the grounds that they acted unlawfully in advising the Queen to prorogue Parliament. Are those party leaders also going to call for the resignation of Lord Burnett, the Lord Chief Justice, Sir Terence Etherton, the Master of the Rolls, and Dame Victoria Sharp, the President of the Queen's Bench Division, who ruled that the Prime Minister acted legally?" And that's really the point, isn't it? Those three High Court judges were interpreting the law as written and established, so they found in the Prime Minister's favour. But the Supreme Court, for some inexplicable reason, had to invent, or should I say discover, a whole new legal concept in order to ensure that Parliament was kept open so that Remainer MPs could keep their anti-Brexit antics going. But those 11 Supreme Court judges, as well as the one main mover in this case, Gina Miller, must be very disappointed. They worked hard and reinterpreted the law to give the Remainer MPs all the support they could. And what happens? The Remainer MPs make a massive fuss over the prorogation of Parliament and hammed up the theatricals about getting back into Parliament to hold the government to account. And then Thursday afternoon sees a debate on democratic principles, and there are only a couple of dozen of those overpaid expenses scrounging wasters in the Commons. They've been party to totally wrecking the UK Constitution and spending untold amounts of money on legal actions for shallow, short-term political advantage, and they don't even have the decency to hang around in their place of work. Not only that, they deny the Tory party a decent go at holding their own party conference. Then once that's achieved, they promptly leave for their usual long weekend. They probably figure that they've done their bit for the tabloids with no real thought or effort required, so job done and time to find a wine bar. Small-minded and deceitful is what I call it. And once the public cottons on to this, many more of these so-called representatives of the people will hopefully find themselves deservedly on the scrap heap at the next election. And before anyone points out that the absence applies to both Brexiteer and Remain MPs, I will reply simply by saying that it was the Remain MPs who wanted Parliament kept open so they could be there. So where are they? During the whole prorogation saga, they claimed this was a time of historic importance, a national emergency requiring them to be in Parliament non-stop until Brexit Day so they could save the nation. Then once they've achieved their cheap political victory at great constitutional expense, they proceed on weekend leave. They wanted Parliament to be open so they could sit on those green benches. So as far as I'm concerned, that's where they should be right now. Non-stop. Anyway, what do you think? Please share and comment, and thank you for listening. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. And thank you very much for watching.